Hello everyone, welcome back to day 5 of our learning series. Today we will be diving into an essential programming concept, operators. Whether you are new to the coding or brushing up on your basics, this video is for you. So, introduction to operators. Operators are used to performing operations in variables and values. In the example below, we use the operator which is add operator to add together two values. For example, if I say print 10 plus 5 and execute the code, then the answer would be 15. So here the additional operator was used, which shows the value as print 10 plus 5 shows a is value, the value of a is 10 and the value of b is 5. So 10 plus 5 is the 15. So basically this is how we run the code. And now Python divides these operators into the following groups. So the following groups are, let me tell you, first is arithmetic operators, second one is assessment operators, third one is comparison operators, fourth one is logical operators, identity operators, membership operators, and bitwise operators. These are all the operators which are used in coding, which are also known as Python operators. These operators are used to operate on the values of on the input values to the system. So first of all, we'll be dealing with the arithmetic operator. So what is arithmetic operator? So arithmetic operators are used with numeric values to perform common mathematical operations. So the common mathematical operations used for arithmetic operators are addition, subtraction, subtraction, multiplication, and division. These are some of the arithmetic operators which are used for performing the arithmetic operations on the provided input to the code. So let's run one of the problem which is for the addition. So let's say, get back. Now we'll be writing as, let's say a equals to 10 and b equals to 4. So now let's print a add equals to a plus b b. So print, let's give the command print add. So the output will be, let's run the code. Now let's run the code. So if a equals to 10, b equals to 4 and add a plus b, then print the addition. So the output will be 14. Second, if we take the subtraction for subtraction, then now let's say that add equals to a plus b. So now print subtraction equals to a minus b. So once you execute, now print, let's print the command print subtraction. So once you print the subtraction, now you will get the answer, where if we see addition is 10 plus 4 equals to 14 and then subtraction is 10 minus 4 equals to 6. Whereas we can also use it for the multiplication. If we say multiplication, so like we say a equals to 4 and b equals to, no, let's take another variables. Let's say x equals to 4 and y equals to uh, 5. So now multiply. So we'll use multiply equals to bracket a x into y. So once given, now print print multiply. Once you run the code, you will get the answer as that multiply x and y. If x is 4, y is 5, then multiply x, y, where you will get the answer is 4 5s are 20. Hence, you get the answer is 4 5s are 20. Next, if we look out for the division also, now for division, I would say let's put for hashtag division. For division, a equals to 13 and b equals to equals to 4, or let's say 5, and divide division of a by b. So now print division. So once you put the answer, then you will get the answer as 2.6. Now the 2.6 is the accurate answer when you're dividing 13 by 5. Or else you can say, let's put 15. And now if we run the code again, now we will get the output as 3.0. So if we are division, now let's doing the division, but let's do division by using float function. So hashtag division float float without reminder. So once you hit that, now let's check as a equals to 15.5 and b equals to 5.5. Then divide a by b and print division. So the output will be 2.81888. Whereas I will go with the modular one, that is for the reminder function. So mo hashtag m mod modulo of both the numbers power. If it's also known as the power function. So if modulo of both the number, which is also known as power function. So once we are using the power function, so now let's say if a equals to 4 and b equals to 3, then power of a and b will be as power a equals to a, and let's print the command for print power. Then we have the output as 64. But if we run the command, we'll get the right answer, that is 64. So once you see that if a is 4, b is 3, and power, we have to find the power, then we will use these two stars which shows the variable as the power. Okay, so now you get the answer output as 64. Okay, let's go for the another assignment, Python operator, that is known as Python assignment operators. So what are Python assignment operators? So once we use this power operators, now I will be telling you about the Python assignment operators. So the assignment operators are used for assign values to the variables. Let me clear this off, right? You will be learning it very easily. So these are the assignment operators which are used to assign the values to the variables, where operations are equal to, plus equal to, negative, less than equal to, which is greater than equal to, greater than equal to, less than equal to, where if x equals to 5, then it will show result as x equals to 5. But if it is x plus equals to 3, then it will show x equals to x plus 3. Whereas if shows is subtraction equals to, then it will say x minus equals to 3, then the output will be x equals to x minus 3. So basically what is just, if there is a function which is before x before equal to, then it will put the answers after the input of that function. So where if we see for the problem statement, if we have one of the problem statement is that if a equals to 3 and b, I will say plus equals to, okay, wait, plus equals to let's say 2, then print b equals to, let's say again, b equals to a. So print here int print a comma b, and also I would say print b, because we have the value as b equals to plus equals to 2. So now let's run the command. Okay, trace back, get it out. B equals to plus equals to, sorry, a. Now it's okay. A is the function where we are doing the, and let's say print a b. So the answer will be 5, where 3 plus 2 equals to 5. Now also if we say that print a comma b, then run the command. So here you will get the 5 comma 5 because a is 3 and a plus 2 is 3 plus 2 5, and where a is equals to b, therefore 5 5 5. So because the value of a is 5, value of b is equals to a, then the value of b is also 5, and the value of b is always equals to a, so it is 5. So now let's come to the another command, another question, and the another question statement is that what will be the output of the following Python statement. So the following statement is, if let me copy and paste it here. If a equals to 2 and a into 2 equals to a into equals to 2 and b equals to a divided by 2, so print a comma b. Let's run the command. So once you command run, is it will share that 4. So basically what it does is, this a is 2, then it will be answering us as, let me go there and check your plus multiply equals to. So if you see here multiply equals to, then it will do is x equals to x into 3. So what was a? 2, then a into 2 yani means 2 into 2, and 2 into 2 is 4. So we'll get the desired answer as 4. Then 4 is divided by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. So hence we get the answer as 2. So B is our 2 and A is our 4, and that's the answer. Okay, now let's go to the another problem statement, that is Python comparison operators. So now the another operators we have is Python comparison operators. So basically the question is, what are Python comparison operators? So the Python comparison operators are used to compare, let me put triple quote and answer it here now. Okay. So basically what are Python comparison operators? So the Python comparison operators are used to compare two values and return a Boolean function which is true or false based on the required value. Okay, then let's jump into a question, that is, these are the all comparison operators: equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than, equal to, and less than equal to. All these comparison operators are known as for the value, compare two values and return a Boolean value which is true or false. So let's take example of it. If a equals to 5 and b equals to 10, then print a is greater than b. So if we print a is equals to a is greater than b, then let's run the code. Then it will get the Boolean value as false, because, let me clear it off so that you will get the clear exact answer. Okay, now run the code again. And once you get, it is false because a is 5 and b is 10. If we see mathematically, then b is greater than 5. So 10 is greater than 5. So the value will be a is greater than b. So the answer is false. Now let's check for another value, that is hashtag a less than b. If a is less than b, then is false. So let's true. Let's print the value. So print bracket a less than b. Now run the code. Yes, a is less than b, so the value will be given as true. Now let's take another question query of this, that is the not equal to function. So if we go with the not equal to hashtag not equal to function. So in not equal to function, let's print, say a equals to 5 and b equals to 10, and print a is not equal to b. So let's run the code. So we will get the answer as true because a is not equal to b. And if here there is, let's say 5, and now if I print, then the value is false because a equals to b. So that's why this function is used. Now let's go with another function, that is equal to function. Hashtag equal to function equal to. Now equal to function. In equal to function, we see that a is equal to b. So what is equal to function? Let's check. What is, okay, let's check. Equal to function. In equal to function, the value should be equal to another value. So let's say a equals to, I take 6, and uh, b equals to 6, and then print a equals to b. So let's print the value, and now you get that print a equals to b is true. So the value is also true because b is 6, a is 6, then it is true. What say if, say, let's, it is 7, and then we print the answer. Now we will get the false count because a is not equal to b. So here else, let's we take greater than equal to, then I will go with greater than or equal to. So now in greater than equal to, if I say print a greater than b, false. Let's take example for it. If a equals to 9 and b equals to say 9. So now print the function. So it will be giving me as true because a is 9, b is 9, which is greater than and equal to. So a is equal to b, that's why it is showing us true value. And what if I say b is 10, and now if I print, then it will count me as a false because a, b is 10 and a is 9. So a should be greater than equal to b, but now b is greater than a. Therefore, it will be giving the Boolean function as false. What if I say that b is 8 and then I run the command, then it will be giving me the true because a is 9, which is greater than 8, and 9 is greater than equal to b. Hence, the Boolean function will be true. Now, let's go with less than equal to. Now a equals to 9 and b equals to 8, and print a is less than b is true. Now let's run the command. So once you control the command, it will give you the false answer because a is 9 and b is 8. So a is greater than b according to mathematically, and where the function was given as a is less than equal to b, but a is greater than equal to b. So here else the function true is going to be the false count, which will give you the false Boolean function. Now if I say that a is 7 and then I run the command, so it will be giving me the output as true because the Boolean function is true because a is less than b, where a is also less than equal to b. So this is how we will be logically dealing with the Boolean comparison functions. And now let's go with some of the problem statements, that what will be the output of the following statement if z equals to, let's say, uh, z equal z equals to 5 greater than 4, or 2 greater than 3, or 3 less than 2. And now print z as true. So let's see, it will be showing as true because 5 is greater than 4 and 2 is less than, or it says or. So it's or, then 2 is less greater than equal to 3, or 3 is less than 2. So the answer will be true because 5 is greater than 4. So now these are the all comparison operators which are used in the operations of Python operators. Coming in the next video, I will be teaching you, exploring you with all other operators in the part 2. So stay tuned. If you found this helpful, like, share, and subscribe. Drop your questions in the comments, and we will answer them. Thank you.